Juste, je vois. Ah, on mange un truc. Let's go. Je remets un petit truc. Et c'est parti. Alors aujourd'hui on se découvre un petit jeu. C'est autre chose. J'aurais aucune idée de ce qui s'est passé, de ce qui se passe dans ce jeu. Enfin, j'ai lu une petite description parce que j'ai vu sur Twitch, c'est marqué Peggy 18. Et j'ai pas très envie. Ouvrir le journal. Planning. Down. Oh, oh non. Attendez. Je peux. Je peux. C'est quoi? Ah, voilà. Voilà. Euh. Interact. Punch. Alors, avancer. Ok. Dans right, c'est droite. Ouais. Eh ben non, c'est que celui-là. Allez. On part. Euh, on part, je dis. Oh. Oh. Comment?
I can't do this anymore.
What?
Attendez, il n'y a pas les sous-titres? Non, 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 non. Je veux les sous-titres. En fait, et si... moi, ça mange. Moi, ça me dérange pas. Mais pour le... Non! Non, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Arrêtez! Arrête! Tiens, il n'y a pas les... Non, sur la victoire, il n'y a pas de sous-titres anglais. Oh, putain. Oh, non, non, non. Oh, désolé, je suis désolé. Donc, du coup, bon, bah, on va se démerder comme on peut là-dessus. Bah, ouais.
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, you know, done with this.
Ouais.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
Euh... Ouais. Merde. Non. Ça, non. Non. Ah, arrête. Pourquoi les seules touches qu'il fallait faire pour faire des choix, c'est soit ça. Ah, donc ça veut dire qu'il est possible d'avoir 4 options. Ouais, non, 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 non. Alors, on va faire ça simplement. Euh, N pour IS, H et J. Et vous allez me dire pourquoi. J'en ai aucune idée. Débardez-vous. Moi, c'est plus mon problème. Ouais.
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. So, you're done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Mais je fais genre.
I don't think you do.
I do.
And you still think you can quit?
Yeah, it's a free country.
This isn't that kind of job.
I know. But,
Manger les halouf.
all the same, I am done.
Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Ouais.
I'm
Y'a
afraid
rien que tu
not.
peux me faire changer. Eh, ça y est.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Pas trop sûr de ce coup. Bizarre. Bizarre l'ambiance un peu.
Smells delicious as always.
Ah, Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind, I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
No,
Put
jalapenos.
jalapenos in them once. Never again.
I don't know. That might be tasty.
Well, if you say so.
Moi,
Not
ça
to change
discute
the
vraiment
subject, but
d'un
how
truc
long we been doing
dans
this for,
de
you
la
think?
bouffe.
15 years, just about.
Ah, summer of '78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Hmm,
Bill was sick.
And you
ok.
couldn't afford a doctor.
Ok, ok. Son fils était du coup malade, probablement. Donc, du coup, il a accepté ce genre de taf. Il couldn't. Là, on pouvait pas.
Well, we could not.
So you needed my help.
Ouais, et du coup,
You
on a
were
déménagé.
God's.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Ouais, c'est qui, Jimmy?
Jimmy was always bragging about connections back home. I thought he could help.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal.
Attendez, deux spies. Deux spies. Il y a toujours personne dans le chat. Euh, du coup, Sadie l'a fait.
Sadie did. All the time.
Ok,
Thought you'd have
Sadie.
got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
Mhm.
It's good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle. American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Long time ago.
I'm an old man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that?
Pourquoi est-ce qu'il parle constamment de cochon? Je comprends pas. Je suppose, pas particulièrement.
You,
Pourquoi?
going somewhere with this?
Nah, just thinking about my food.
What's there to think about?
Nothing, I suppose. Just never thought about it before. Do you think the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
How do you reckon?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
Ok. Donc là, le mec en costume, il nous a dit qu'on pouvait rejoindre une certaine compagnie. Je comprends pas. Déjà, il y a plusieurs choix il y a plusieurs choix. Et il me suit. Un peu flippant, mais bon. Deux autres trucs sont.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in
Oh,
there,
on
you
interact.
haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
À toi, chef. Tiens. Hop là. Intershack. Dumper curls. Ampoule.
Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
You look like you want to ask me something.
Why pop machines?
I like a good soda pop.
And the jump from that to having a bunch of machines in a blacked out shed?
I used to work at the town library after school, and somebody thought it would be a good idea to put in a pop machine. 50, 51, thereabouts. Anyways, it was cantankerous, as these things tended to be, especially back then, and Mrs. Olson. She was the librarian at the time.
Merde,
Knew I
je
was
fais tomber la
handy,
canette.
asked me to fix it.
And you've been fixing pop machines ever since?
Well, not exactly. Didn't think much of it for years until after some time I got back from overseas, and I was at this junkyard, and I saw a Kruger Schmidt.
Comment tu fais pour glisser sur le sol, toi, chef?
A what?
A Kruger Schmidt. Yeah, I jumble the words, I know, probably French or something.
It sounds German.
German. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, it looked so dilapidated that I just had to take it home and fix it. Of course, you know how the wife is. She just about threw a hissy fit. But I brought her to this here shed and got to work. Fixed her up real nice,
Then what?
Had myself a nice pop.
Putain, j'aurais dû plus écouter au coup. Nah.
And then I sold it and figured that was all there was to it. But then there was an auction in town and someone was selling a pair of Vendos. Well, I figured, hey, I could fix that too.
And it snowballed from there.
That it did.
But why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know, soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or things was bad or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Well,
Le fait qu'on puisse inspecter des trucs comme ça,
when she
c'est
passed, told me that it was all
intéressant.
right to cry.
Tiens,
That
tu
it
l'as
wasn't
vu?
weakness, that it was okay.
Tiens. Wesh,
Just sitting there in that
Quoi?
empty living room with
j'ai débloqué un truc?
everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry
Quoi, je
they
voulais-
were, and
Voilà.
I didn't
Tu veux
feel
pas la
like I
rendre?
needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do. But I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
Can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs.
Oh, I'll always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. Yeah, when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears.
Eh, mais j'attends.
Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know.
Attendez, juste, je vous regarde. Eh ben non, il y a personne.
Made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't. I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is how I grieve. This right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me.
Oh,
I
le
don't know
cousin
how
veut
or
pas
why,
arrêter
but
de débiter. J'aurais pas dû lui poser la question à
It's a
propos de
healing
lui.
thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry, guy.
No, it's all right. I figured, you know. I figured if someone's got to know, this is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well, yeah, looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them.
J'ai l'impression qu'il
But
agit
I'm
comme un
proud of
ami,
this one
mais
most.
Thank
qu'il
you
ne l'est
for
pas
taking the time
vraiment.
to show me.
There's There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work
Putain, j'ai
something
l'impression
out.
d'être un enfant
Come
là.
on back by, pick
Quand
up
il
the soda
regarde.
machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no
Hop
use for it, I
là,
won't
hop là,
be.
je te feinte, et ben non.
Think it over. What's next?
Ah! Aïe! On aurait dû... Ah! On doit aller voir les vaches. Non. Putain, il court après, c'est terrifiant. Les vaches. Intéressant, intéressant. Chèvre.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Cow
Copies.
pies.
Cow pies?
Proverbially.
And what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I did.
So help. Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
And you do this every day.
Mm-hmm. Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
It's my routine.
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
Oh, yeah?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you. Personally, not the shit kind. Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back. What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk
Ah, je peux pas bouger à gauche et à droite. Oh,
No.
il me fait peur.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. At a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling shit?
I was recon. You know that, I reckon. Was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling, magazines next to me on the bed. And I had this,
Ah,
moment.
maintenant tu regardes qui de haut.
A moment of clarity.
A revelation.
Uh-huh. And the revelation was this. Them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese? The Russians?
No. The news. You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam, that was our first time that close to war. So, I figured,
You figured?
you ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country. Well, that's what I did.
You weren't recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a camera. Talked them into letting me help with the press, keeping them safe and all that. So I did. And I took pictures. Took all the pictures I could. I fought in a different way.
Did you win?
We pulled out a Nam, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And now you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah. Shoveling shit.
Mhm. Je n'ai absolument rien compris. Oh, je vais te mettre la pâte, toi. Toi, tu vas voir. Oh,
Why
tu vas.
horseshoes?
Well, why not horseshoes?
Doesn't it feel stereotypical?
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend. We got shopping malls for teenagers, restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that, stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Mm-hmm. Or read a good book. Develop photos you took for yourself. Go fly fishing.
It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give
Ah,
up this home
c'est
for
dingue. Je
paradise.
regarde d'autres parts, ils sont sombrés. Ah, je peux pas.
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in the
Oh, je fais
city.
le fluide.
Never was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, she, nobody else could really
C'est
see
la
me,
merde ou quoi?
understand what I was.
How do you figure?
Oh,
What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all
tu
my life.
regardais tout en haut en mode?
I was home. I should have been happy.
C'est faux!
I wasn't.
Non, j'ai perdu un comme
Wasn't
ça.
a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Moi, je viens de comprendre. Attendez, je peux tricher?
I got home. It was dark, and there was Sadie.
Oh, tu vas pas faire mieux, toi.
Porch light like a halo around her head. And I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
Comment il fait? Comment il fait?
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Oh, le bâtard!
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then.
Putain, c'est mon dernier.
Women love a man in uniform.
You see that
No!
house on the hill?
Non, il a.
What,
Non,
that one?
non,
I
arrête!
always wondered what happened there.
Je te
Gary
stopperai.
Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us.
Non!
Well, most of us were farm folk. Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but he wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that? And yet, when I came home, there she was.
Where was Gary? He served too?
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh. So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but
Puis,
who
on
knows
va à un
Sadie?
mariage!
Uh-huh.
Oh putain,
The Gordons own most
J'ai
of the
l'impression
property
de.
around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that
J'ai
hill.
débranché mon
Right.
cerveau.
built a
En vrai, c'est un
house.
bon jeu.
How?
Mais dommage,
Wait,
dommage,
that
dommage.
The
Il peut aller
very
tout de suite.
same.
looks like
C'est
it was
ça
a
le truc.
mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe?
So, what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon in his mansion?
Well, he built it one year. Must have been 1966 or so, and we went inside and he just disappeared. Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm and boom, no more Gary Gordon.
No more Gary Gordon.
Maybe he was lonely too.
Maybe. Oh! I won!
Ta gueule.
Guess this city slicker's still got it. What's next?
Ah, les croix juste à côté, c'est... Ah putain, je viens de comprendre. On doit aller voir les chevaux.
Don't you own a tractor?
Merde.
What?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows, and that's all well and good, but what's the point of a horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
What, you just keep a horse around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh. You haven't got a saddle for him, so you don't ride him. He's no racehorse. Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the point in a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful, really. Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up? Something wrong with that. Aren't you going to say something?
One day maybe this fella will understand. There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
I keep apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick, too. Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
What?
Suit yourself. All righty, here you go, boy. No, I gotta get going.
Nah,
Why don't you walk on out to pasture, rest a spell?
Oof. Horses give me the willies.
Can't see why.
Monsieur encore?
You know, back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but, it died.
Well, most people have, I don't know, chickens and cows. You got goats.
Is that, judgment I hear?
No judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
Goat milk.
Can't be
Goat,
much profit
parce qu'il y
in
a
that.
Messi.
There's enough. Besides,
Oh, wesh, Nuta, ça va, tranquille ou quoi? Toujours en retard, Zaka, toujours en retard. Putain, c'est toujours la même.
Severing ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like...
Ah là, j'en ai aucune idée. Dis-toi, voilà, là, dis-toi, Lux, là, je
I
m'attendais
like
à un jeu,
like to play. They'll eat just
je
about
sais pas comment
anything.
dire, mais en mode,
The milk's an acquired taste, but
bien,
I've always liked
enfin,
cheese.
je dis pas qu'il est
Meat's
nul, le
good
jeu,
with the right
mais
curry.
en mode, avec
A
un peu
friend
plus
taught me
d'action.
that a while back.
Là, ça parle trop,
You
voilà.
like them for the utility.
I like them 'cause they're playful. Want to get started?
Started?
Milking.
Oh, hey, really? I
Pourtant,
always
il est
wanted
bien
to try
noté,
that.
ce jeu, je comprends
Well,
pas.
here's your chance.
Moi, j'ai vu le nom du jeu. J'ai vu le jeu, il a une odeur du Texas. Voilà, depuis tout à l'heure.
Come on.
Là, j'ai l'impression d'être un
Now the
fermier,
others
le
take
gars.
their
Tu te
positions
rends pas
here
compte.
like they should.
Voilà.
Got feed all
J'ai
ready
ramassé le
for 'em.
bousin.
Just,
Là,
you
je suis venu
take a
traire
seat there.
une putain de chienne. Bizarre
Not
d'ailleurs.
very comfortable.
Suppose not. Yeah.
Voilà, il n'y a
Now
pas de
that we're
sous-titres.
seated,
Je
all you
comprends
gotta
pas.
do is grab the teat with your thumb and
C'est juste
forefinger.
lui, il avait tué un boug. Il
Oh,
m'a
no,
demandé si
no,
je
no,
dois aller
don't
reprendre du
pull.
service.
Just sorta
Voilà, je comprends pas. Ouais, c'est plus Saul Goodman, c'est Goldbarman.
in the milk out.
Mmh.
I guess.
Just like that,
Mais,
yes.
mais,
All you gotta do is do
mais je
that
bouge
till the
pas.
goat's out of milk.
Quoi?
Huh.
Oh, oh,
This is
oh,
kind
oh.
of nice.
Qui
I
la
found
traite?
it relaxing.
Je la
Well,
traite?
I think I could get used to this.
Why don't you?
Say what?
Why not get used to this?
Wesh,
Why?
bizarre.
Come work with you?
Bizarre le seau rempli de lait. Bizarre.
Some folks might take issue with that.
Can't make everybody happy. Better than ending up shot.
Chaud team? Comment ça, chaud? Ah, je dois jamais...
Hey!
Attends. Là! Non,
Gun
laissez-moi
down.
encore faire des
Life over
façades.
just like
Laissez-moi.
that.
I
Comment ça,
usually
des
get to
façades?
shoot back.
Well, we all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd rather live as long as possible.
What good is that?
Putain,
Really?
c'était le
What
seul
good-
moment le plus drôle. Mais non! Mais non! Putain! Putain, elles font du lait toutes les chèvres. Ah, toutes seules les chèvres. Putain, je vais
Thinking about
foutre
what
mon
I've been
crâne.
saying.
I haven't stopped.
Changed
Qu'est-ce
your
que je fais
mind.
avec ça? Le chèvre?
No, I have not.
Laissez-moi... Ah! Laissez-moi partir, j'ai pas envie d'être avec lui. Putain, mais... J'en ai marre!
You know what this is?
Tree?
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
C'est vrai qu'il est grand, c'est un grand arbre.
Remember all them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh, sure. I mean, I kind of figured.
Ah, quelqu'un est
Been
mort
by
ici.
often enough to see the
Aaron
chestnuts
Piss,
myself.
my bro.
Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American chestnut
Ouais, il y a ce
tree.
bee.
No.
Oh.
Hey, Saul. Hey.
Oh! C'est skin Fortnite!
American, huh? Thought they all died.
What?
You remembered.
Pays to remember things.
Like the American
C'est
chestnut.
lui?
I'm a little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came by, said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat them, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Uh-huh.
Ça va, mon
And
bro?
what did you learn?
Hey!
American chestnuts had died off.
It's true. Long before you or I
Mais
was
laissez-moi
born,
regarder votre
the
dos!
American chestnut
Oh.
was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would. But this tree, there ain't many like it left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so. The chestnut blight.
That's what, like a couple 100,000 trees?
Laissez-moi
billions.
partir! J'en ai
4
marre des
billion
dialogues!
trees snuffed out practically overnight.
On dirait un animatronique. Wesh, il a une bouche d'or.
Thought West Virginia was coal country.
Logging too, before it all died off.
Voilà.
Now
C'est
there's
quoi
trees like
ces
the General
lèvres?
here, making nuts
Des
year round.
lèvres,
And I feed them to the
vraiment!
reds, and they grow nice and fat and tasty.
Attends, le nez, j'ai l'impression qu'il est bizarre.
It is lonely. Heartbreakingly lonely.
Ouais,
To
du
know
coin de l'œil.
everyone else you ever loved
Hein?
has passed on.
Oh, regardez, il a le visage coupé en deux, wesh.
I look after him, and he looks after me. And
Mais attends, lui aussi?
I don't know.
Hein? Pourquoi c'est le seul Renoir avec un visage
We talked about
scindé?
being buried.
Voilà, il est noir.
Changed your mind.
Et ici, il est noir chocolat, c'est
Roadies.
logique.
But, I don't know. I thought about having him moved.
Oh, une veste, vraiment.
I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet. So,
Ça part pas
the
trop à la
moral of
salle
the
à ce
story,
jeu, hein.
with the trees, I mean.
Be wary of outsiders.
Heck no. There are trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the General here, but I'm too afraid to find out. With enough time and horticultural understanding, we could have done something.
Preserved all these
Vous vous
trees.
rendez compte qu'on est en
Maybe
train
we
de parler
could
d'un
have.
arbre. C'est
They
seulement
are
un arbre.
magnificent. It's just... It's
Et
just...
il y a une personne qui est là.
I don't know. I wasn't trying to teach you a lesson or anything. I just...
But you did make...
It's a part of me is all. And God willing to live for 100 more years. I don't know. I see myself as a custodian of sorts. And one day I just...
Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van. Hmm?
Ouais.
Look,
Je
look
peux...
at me.
Je regarde... Non, mais je
You're
veux
thinking
regarder...
about dying. Thinking you can pass this responsibility off to someone else. Give the tree.
Là, je suis recoupé, là.
The time of my
J'en ai
demise is
marre,
signed.
il débute trop.
Someone ought to know about the tree.
Jimmy'd love to know about this.
Oh, Jimmy would cut it down.
He would.
Please. Don't tell him.
Hey, I'm
Mais
good
pourquoi
at
il...
keeping secrets.
Pourquoi est-ce qu'il y avait un... Il y avait
Jimmy's Jimmy.
un
Please.
Renoir qui s'est incrusté,
Let me rest
qui a
here.
dit ouais, bonjour, ouais, tranquille,
If
on tape
there's
pas
a
la
way.
discute. Wow! Wow!
Wait. Oh, I don't know.
Laisse-moi
Okay,
tranquille,
okay.
pitié.
You got more to show me,
Oh, j'en ai
right?
marre. Oh là là, oh non. Pitié, pas de dialogue, j'en ai marre. Voilà, il n'y a pas de sous-titres. T'as un Discord? Ouais, moi j'ai un Discord. Ah, un channel Discord? Non, j'ai pas de channel malheureusement. Eh oui, je parle pas anglais de toute manière. Ah, de toute façon, on connaît, on connaît.
Have a midlife
On
crisis like the
souffre.
rest of us. Sports
On
car,
souffre.
motorcycle, an affair, something like that.
Couldn't really say why I love these so much.
Oh,
Saw
je
mine
monte dans
one
la
day,
rago.
fell in love.
With that,
Mm-hmm. Had to bring her home with me.
Hein?
I'll admit,
Comment
it
ça
has a charm to it.
But she won't run.
No? Well, pop the hood. Let's take a look.
Alors là, je
You're
m'assois
serious?
carrément. J'en ai marre.
Sure, already had my midlife crisis.
Motorcycle?
Sports car. And these puppies, well, you know,
Pourquoi
they're
il y a une
similar
lumière
enough.
comme ça?
Some of them even use the same engine.
La,
You can
lu-
figure this out.
la lumière, elle pendouille, la chef. Pop the hood, driver.
Now,
Ah, le
let's see
capot,
here.
bien sûr. Bah ouais, je crois, je
Can you
savais.
get me that drop?
Ok, ok. Ok, ok. Wesh. Calme-toi.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Saul's a good kid.
What's that?
Saul was a good kid. I like him. It was nice him coming by.
Yeah? That's good to hear. Never met anyone with so much promise.
Never?
In mind. Dad was a good man. Didn't think his kid had...
Attendez, est-ce que vous entendez au moins le son du jeu? C'est bizarre que tu es comme ça, mais est-ce que vous l'entendez vraiment le son du jeu, non?
Eager. More capable than he knows.
Great listener.
Can you...
Attends, ah bah non, je peux pas.
Hard to
Putain.
admit.
When I was young, I thought I knew everything.
Yeah? And now?
Today I learned from you and him about chestnuts.
Well, learn something new every day, I
Putain, je peux
suppose.
même pas
You check the spark plugs?
la
Give me a second. What about your boy?
Ferme!
Bill?
Là! Ferme! Là!
Oh, he's fine, I guess.
Ouais, j'entends, t'inquiète. Ah, tranquille.
Hey, how old is he again?
Born in '60, so 32 as of September.
Huh. Roy would have been about his age.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wow. What's this about you and Bill?
Oh, he don't want to talk to me no more.
What? Bill? Tow-headed little guy, always friendly and outgoing? That Bill?
It's about Sadie.
Ah.
Ok,
Hey, mind if
donc
I
je
ask you a
comprends.
completely
L'arbre
unrelated question?
l'arbre
What's
mojo
with the
renferme en
airplanes
fait
at your neighbor's place?
en dessous il y
Well,
a
Chuck's
le
farm.
corps de
Chuck.
sa
Huh.
meuf,
Yeah, what's
son
with all
gosse
the
son
planes?
plus parlier.
There's no runway around
Oh,
here.
You know how
c'est bon, je
farmers
comprends
are.
l'histoire.
Hey, have you checked the air filter?
Yeah. And yeah, I know how you are. You
Par contre, ce serait bien si tu pouvais augmenter le son de ton micro et de l'audio en général. Là, j'ai mis le son à 100%. Ok, vas-y, je le mets comme ça, c'est bien? Ou ça... Allô, allô? Ouais, j'ai juste peur que ce soit trop fort. Wow, écoute, parfait. Ok, vas-y. Si jamais je crie, attention. Et aussi, je voulais pas qu'on entende l'espèce d'aspirateur derrière moi, là. C'est
what's
possible.
all the others?
Ask him about that
Okay. Wire's loose here.
Where?
Right there. So, what'd he say?
Oh,
Attends,
dead
je vais retirer la
navigator
batterie.
came to him in
Laisse-moi.
a dream.
What?
Dead navigator from the Korean War came to him in a dream. Said the planes were in danger of being lost, and it was up to Chuck to save them.
So, Chuck's crazy.
Well, eccentric.
Ce mec-là est un assassin, un tueur en gage, je tiens à le dire. Regardez-moi ses jambes, ses bras.
If I did, I'd have a different
Genre, lui, c'est un assassin.
do you?
C'est une dinguerie. Ça veut dire que l'autre noir, c'est quoi? C'est un assassin passé. Ça se trouve, c'est juste un voisin normal.
So you're saying that the
Non,
navigator
normal.
came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense, and told him that it was his job to preserve air.
Ah, attends, ah merde. Parfait, merci chef. Non, c'est bon, tu peux supprimer tu peux le supprimer sur OBS. C'est dans les filtres, genre, il y a pas de bruit parasite comme sur Discord. Intéressant, intéressant. Je ferai ça plus tard. Mais pas aujourd'hui. Nanana. Alors. Ouais, vas-y, je te crois.
Nah, I trust it.
Suit yourself. Where to next?
Enfin. Alhamdoulilah, il fallait juste que je dise, ouais, vas-y, je te fais confiance. Oh, attends.
Shotguns, huh?
I always like shotguns.
Oh non, je peux pas tirer dessus, putain. Et en plus, j'ai eu un succès pour avoir tenté. Voilà, c'est terrifiant.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Them big
Là, sérieusement,
shotguns. A charisma. What about you?
il a réussi à le viser ou...
Especially, right? 357 when I can.
Ah, il y a un launcher, ok.
Figured we could shoot some steel. Always
Oh, heureusement que...
top bill to shoot.
Oh, je suis trop fort. Ouais, les flingues, les Jones. Eh oui, can I get some burger?
So, how do we do this? This one first.
Ah merde.
I'll go first.
Okay. This is no nice, dude. Hanging out, shooting guns. Maybe a few beers next time.
Oh, ta gueule.
Sure guns and beers mix.
Oh, sure they do. Like peanut butter and very dangerous chocolate. Next time.
J'ai carrément loupé, mais bon.
There isn't gonna be a next time.
There's always a next.
This is it. After today, we are done.
C'est dingue, je rate et j'ai réussi quand même. Wesh.
There is no out. There is no done. Keep doing
Non, sérieusement, je veux vraiment le viser. Pas. Là, putain. Là.
You haven't listened to a word I've said.
I've been listening. I've been listening all morning. I've been listening to you talk about being sad and lonely and refusing to listen to reason.
Ouais.
I have my reasons.
The reasons aren't any good.
Reparle-moi comme ça mal.
Talk me to my car.
Lequel d'entre nous, il a un... Non. Laissez-moi. Non, mon arme. T'as les provalo. Ouais, t'as vu. The goodbye. Enfin, tu tailles. Jure la vie de toi. Jure.
It is.
Par toi.
I need to.
Non, par toi.
Friends, goddamn, you don't get to get all stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't take care of the farm like I used to. There isn't much point anymore.
So sell the farm. Move into the city.
Allez, carrément. En fait, il part seul, là. Non, j'en peux plus. Fata.
Scary, you know, if that's what you mean.
I didn't ask if you were scared.
Attends, ça fait combien de temps? Oh, dans 20 minutes, je coupe. Pourquoi? 1, je fais graille. 2, j'ai besoin de me reposer après tout ce blabla. Vraiment.
I think that's where I'm headed.
And you think you can find your way into heaven?
Pourquoi il me parle du paradis, lui?
What I can do is do something right. Because I want to see you again. That's all. see her again.
Oh, c'est mignon. Il veut le refaire. Viens, on fait un câlin et tu te pars.
With my life, just one thing. Maybe I'll get to see her again.
Aïe, j'ai pas de... Aïe, j'ai pas de reflet, je suis un vampire. Aïe, je suis un vampire. Mais t'as un bon PC maintenant? Ouais. Moi, je me rappelle, avant, c'était Hess, t'en avais pas. Un fils de chat. C'est terriblement vrai. C'est véritablement vrai, c'est ça le pire.
Least I can do is tell you adios.
Like that.
What else is there?
Oh, adios, c'est le nom du jeu, c'est le nom du jeu. Il est où le Renoir? Non, plus sérieusement, il est où? Je me pose des questions.
I'll be back this evening.
Oh, jure. Oh, tu es mon pote, tiens. Tu es mon pote, tiens. Regarde pas de haut. Regarde pas de haut, regarde en haut. Voilà. BCU. Eh oui, barre-toi, casse-toi, vraiment. Ça y est. Il n'y a plus Renoir, en effet. Après, je fais le malin, mais le tien, il foudra le mien, c'est vrai. Mais attends, je suis pas sûr. Attends. Check on the horse. Comment ça, je dois... Il y a une cave? Wesh. Dinguerie. Comment j'accepte à la cave? Ah, c'est le téléphone. Je peux m'asseoir?
Dad? Bill, hi. Well, how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID.
I don't know what that is.
New. Tells me who's calling.
Huh.
Fils ingrat! Je veux mes... The boys. Je veux mes allocs, chef.
Why are you calling?
Please don't hate me, because this is the last time we will ever... Quoi? Comment ça? And I missed you. Non! Rappelle-le! Rappelle-le avant que je te démarre! Là!
Can't we just
On est au Kansas.
talk?
What is there to say? Hi, son. How are the grandkids?
How are they?
Oh, by the way, I'm putting your mom in a rest home so I can stay there and take care of my goats and my pigs and my stupid horse. Because God forbid, I actually look after my sick wife.
That's not fair.
You put her in a home.
Putain, c'est un bâtard, Bill.
You decided she wasn't good enough for you, and you put her in a home.
I didn't know what to do. The doctors there, they...
Putain. Voilà, le gauche, c'est un ingrat.
Alzheimer's is
Voilà, il est en train de me tailler. Oh non.
Wasn't it you who told me to
Zahma, juste parce que
no matter
j'ai
what?
pas ramené
So,
la daronne à l'hôpital, Zahma, il m'insulte. Elle avait peur de moi, Bill. Je ne pouvais plus me rappeler qui j'étais. Et le jour où elle s'est réveillée, elle m'a regardé et elle a crié. And she cried. Ouais, vas-y.
you gave her up. You gave her up to doctors and nurses. You know what they do to people in homes.
Elle avait l'Alzheimer.
Money. You and your damn money. Cared more about being a rich pig farmer than the people you were supposed to love.
Hey, I loved you both. I did everything for you, everything.
Ouais, ingrat.
Bill, I didn't want this call to...
You wanted to put my mom in a home.
Wesh, dinguerie. Là, vous vous rendez pas compte, mais mon PC, là, il est en train de surchauffer, j'ai l'impression. Il arrive pas à supporter une histoire aussi longue et vous, c'est une fatiguée, la daronne. Tu as vu? Aïe.
They said you visited sometimes.
She was my wife, Bill.
She cried, Dad. She cried.
Oh non, elle a pleuré.
She wept and she sobbed
Non, arrête, coupe le téléphone, chef.
She wanted you to take her home.
The doctor said sometimes she was lucid, but I couldn't.
She was lucid, Dad.
Attendez, j'ai fait
I held
bugger.
her hand as she sobbed herself to sleep. And I kept holding her hand until they told me I had to go. Where were you? Taking care of your precious chestnuts? Feeding your heritage breed pigs?
Oh, no, Bill,
Save it. Talk to your goats or your pigs or whatever it is you do.
Putain, le bâtard, il m'a dit de parler à mes cochons. C'est quoi ça?
want it.
C'est quoi ce bâtard?
Goodbye,
Hmm?
Bill. I've got some of your stuff all boxed up. If you wouldn't mind coming by in a few days to pick it up.
We'll see.
Goodbye, son.
You'll never make this right, Dad.
I'm still
Rendez-vous compte, moi je suis un bâtard. Moi je veux. Moi je suis le seul à sauter pendant l'appel. Catch the fish. Attends. Call the neighbor. Et pourquoi est-ce qu'on doit aller en bas? C'est ça là pendant là? Oh, c'est pas sûr. Ah, le voilà. Wesh. Attendez, on parle pas. On n'en parle pas assez de ça. C'est quoi ça? C'était quoi? The fish. Wesh, pourquoi est-ce qu'il avait un arsenal? C'est Zukumaji? C'est bien. Oh, le poisson, hein. First try. Putain, je suis vraiment le boss. Ouais, non, attends. Quoi? Heureusement que je peux courir, la tête. Voilà, ils m'ont TP sans mon consentement. Et la tête de moi, maintenant, c'est moi qui dois courir. Oh, hey. C'est quoi ça? The Earth, Partie 2.
all right. Come on now.
Ça bite là qui pond? Ah non, j'ai eu peur.
Run your nap. Granny Smith. Just like you like. Good boy. Good boy. You've been real good to me. You know that? Brought me a lot of good luck. Good times. Without you, I don't know. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you've done. Gonna go ahead and leave the barn door open behind me when I go.
Allez, n'oublie pas. N'oublie pas, petit tonnerre. Chez les saints.
Now, think about this too. I'll leave you to it. Hey, Edie. It's...
Oh, hey, you. How are you doing? You know, I was just talking about you with Garth the other day. I said, Garth, you know, we ought to visit.
Yeah, Edie, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just I'm on a tight schedule, and I need you to do me a favor, all right?
A favor? Sure. What you need?
I'm going to be out of town for a few days.
Oh merde, j'ai skip. Aïe, j'ai skip.
Hey, Brody. How you been? I know I don't drop by as much as I ought. Ain't got an excuse.
Je suis un bâtard, j'ai skip.
We had some good times, Brody.
Ah, c'était donc son chien qui est très...
Remarking on your coat. Said you didn't need no training. He'd put you with his bird dogs and you'd figure out what
Dans 4 minutes.
your mouth, proud as everything.
Je pense que c'est la dernière scène et après je vais devoir entailler. Enfin, je cut le live.
Doug and I, we had a falling out. Haven't spoken to him since. Well, he passed, so no point reminiscing, I guess.
Oh merde, je voulais...
You want to know something, buddy? I always believe dogs go to heaven, because all dogs are fundamentally good. Even the mean ones, they're good too. They're just, hurt or starving or sick or scared. So, I know where you are. And I know Sadie's probably with you right now. I done wrong, Brody. I done a lot of wrong. And I don't know if I can make up for it. I want to tell you I'll see you soon, but the truth is I do not know. I don't know if I was good enough for you. Or her. I don't know if I did my best. So, this may be goodbye. I love you. And I miss you all the same.
Get from the cellar, cook a meal. Ok. Wow, 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 wow. Attendez, je vais vraiment cuisiner? Alors. Wow. Non! Putain. Non! Arrêtez! Oh. Je vais vous... Aïe, la patate! Bon, vous allez... Arrête la vie de toi! Non, 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 arrête. Jure la vie de toi, j'ai fait ça. Jure la vie de toi, j'ai fait ça. Je peux pas sortir. Je peux pas sortir. Voilà, j'ai jeté une patte. Bon, fait. Alors. Pour faire du curry. Donc, j'imagine que ça va être dans la casserole. Il nous faut un steak. Ok. Wesh. Il nous faut shop. Shop, c'est quoi shop? Non. Ah, du stock en plus, il nous en fallait. Euh, ce serait bien si je pouvais voir qu'est-ce que j'ajoutais là. Shop, 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 shop. Non, c'est pas shop, ça. Ça, c'est soupe. Slop, il nous faut shop. Vous jouez avec mes couilles, hein. Hmm. Bon, allez, on prend, on a. Euh, attends. Ah merde, comment on fait quand il me reste plus de patates? Cassé. Mais non! Ok, maintenant, j'ai une question. Comment on fait? Comment je fais si j'ai plus de... J'ai jeté, j'ai jeté le seul truc qu'il fallait pas. Comment on fait? Est-ce que, est-ce qu'il y a une petite solution ou pas du tout? Vraiment, premier degré. En fait, je pense shop, c'était en mode je dois couper les bails. Ah non, les- mais c'est moi. Non, non, mais ferme-la. Mais quoi? Wallah, y a rien. Hein? Je peux manger ça. Wallah, je vais manger ça. Hein? Mais quoi? Que place de mille. Hein? Je pense, Balek, je vais me suicider. Oh, je reviens, je cherche un fusil à pompe. Wallah, il est où? Hein? Attends, on peut refaire? Non, ok, vas-y, je vais me faire foutre. Mais comment on place? Comment? Non, toujours. Je constate, toi. Six. Fist. Comment on fait? Pitié. Bon, là, je vais serrer. Voilà, premier. Allez, allez, on le réussit. Quoi? Mais il est passé où? Hmm. Allez, c'est tout, je m'arrête là maintenant. Non, 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 je m'arrête là maintenant, sinon ça va mal finir là-dessus. Oh non. Bref, je vous laisse des bisous. Ciao, bao, c'était Zach.